Sorry, apparently I've opened the door to the past.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for every Friends season premiere ranked.
Yeah, if you get married in Vegas, you're only married in Vegas.
What are you talking about? If you get married in Vegas, you're married everywhere.
Really?
Okay, well listen, don't tell us what's gonna happen though, because I like to be surprised.
And hey, just so you know, it's not that common. It doesn't happen to every guy, and it is a big deal.
I knew it!
For this list, we'll be there for you to run down the ranking of every season's first episode. Which season do you think got off to the best start? Let us know in the comments below. Number 10, the one where no one proposes, Season 9. In the last moments of Season 8, Rachel said yes to what she mistakenly took as Joey asking her to marry him. And in the Season 9 premiere, things pick up right where they left off.
Guess we should make it official, huh?
Look, Rach. Hey, Ross is here!
The focus of this episode is the misunderstanding and all the various distractions that keep it from being cleared up until the end.
But you said, will you marry me?
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. Oh my God, you didn't.
Now, if you haven't seen it, the episode titled The One Where No One Proposes is kind of a spoiler. While fans who didn't like the Joey-Rachel storyline might have thought that this would be the end of it, it wasn't.
You two are so meant to be together. Everybody thinks so.
Really?
Number 9, the one after Joey and Rachel kiss, Season 10. When Season 9 ended, Ross was kissing Joey's ex Charlie and Joey was kissing Ross's ex Rachel. After a summer of wondering what would happen, Season 10 opened with both couples deciding to slow things down until they could talk to the exes and let them know what was going on.
Yeah, we need to talk to Ross, yeah.
Ross gives Joey the 411 on the plane ride home from Barbados, but Joey can't bring himself to reveal his secret.
I couldn't. He was saying all these really nice things about me. I didn't want him to get mad and take them all back. I'm gonna edge out Chandler. Oh, God.
Although, once Ross walks in on Joey and Rachel making out, the smelly cat is out of the bag. In other relationship news, Phoebe breaks up with Mike's girlfriend for him, and Monica experiments with cornrows.
Check it out.
Whose day just got better?
Number 8, the one with the Princess Leia fantasy, Season 3. Although they would end up breaking up later on, when Season 3 started, we were all in our happy place with TV's most popular couple. Ross and Rachel were going strong and even exploring some fantasies, particularly Ross's Star Wars-themed desires.
Princess Leia was wearing this, gold bikini thing. It was pretty cool.
Things don't quite go as planned after a somewhat disturbing conversation with Chandler, though.
It's not you, it's.
Well, what is it? Come on, sweetie, you're kind of like freaking me out here.
While Ross and Rachel are better than ever, Monica was having a hard time getting over Richard, and Joey was struggling over the fact that Chandler was dating Janice again. But like the amazing friend he is, he accepts it because she makes Chandler happy.
Now I know I can stand to be around her, which means I get to hang out with you, which is kind of the whole point anyway.
Number 7, the one with Monica's Thunder, Season 7. The Season 6 finale gave us one of the most romantic moments in the show's history when Chandler and Monica got engaged. Season 7 opened on that same night, with Monica still riding high. Until she catches Ross and Rachel kissing, that is. Monica's good mood quickly dissolves into anger at having the thunder of her moment stolen.
I've been waiting my whole life to be engaged. And unlike some people, I only planning on doing this once. So, maybe this is selfish and I'm sorry about it, but I was kind of hoping tonight could just be about that.
This episode is very funny, but it's also a perfect encapsulation of the show as a whole. While there were other relationships, huge moments, and interesting character developments, at the heart of it all, the thunder was always Ross and Rachel. To quote Joey trying to be 19,
Psst, that is whack.
Number 6, the one after I Do, Season 8. Monica and Chandler got married at the end of season 7, but it was the revelation of Rachel's pregnancy to the audience that made the biggest impact.
Phoebe found your pregnancy test in the trash.
I didn't take a pregnancy test.
And who did?
Look at them. Oh, and they're gonna have a baby.
When season 8 premiered, everyone was still at the wedding, which is where Chandler finds out he dances like Monica's dad, Ross meets Mona, and the guys notice that Joey has small feet.
Those aren't 11 and a half.
Okay, fine. I'm a 7.
All right, I have surprisingly small feet, but the rest of me is good. I'll show you.
All that is happening while the girls discover that Rachel is the pregnant one.
Are you really gonna do this?
Yeah. I'm gonna have a baby. I'm gonna have a baby.
But who's the father? That little nugget won't be revealed until the following episode. By the way, did we ever tell you about the time we went backpacking through Western Europe? Number 5, the one with Ross's new girlfriend, season 2. After a season of Ross living with his secret, unrequited love of Rachel, it looked like season 2 was when they were finally going to get together.
Wow.
Exactly.
And it was, just not in the season opener, as many were probably expecting when Rachel showed up at the airport with flowers. That's because no one was expecting Julie.
These are for you. Welcome to our country.
Thank you. I'm from New York.
This season's premiere surprise was a great way to start things off and delay the inevitable coupling of Ross and Rachel. And while the audience was learning that they would have to wait to get their satisfaction on that front, Joey was learning about how they do and don't do pants.
That's not. Oh my God.
Number 4, the one after Vegas, season 6. Have you ever woken up in Las Vegas and realized that you got really drunk the night before and married your ex? Ross and Rachel have.
Hello, we didn't get married?
Get married? That's ridiculous.
Did you ever agree to get an annulment and tell your ex that it's taken care of, when in fact you didn't do it and you're still married? Ross has. Welcome to the season 6 premiere.
What?
We're still married. Don't tell Rachel. See you later.
And while Ross is trying to avoid another failed marriage on his record, Chandler and Monica are trying to ignore all the signs that they should get married, which leads to a big sign that they should move in together instead.
There have been no signs for that.
Me asking is kind of a sign.
Number 3, the one where Monica gets a roommate, aka Pilot, season 1. This is the one that started it all back on September 22nd, 1994. Just 5 friends sitting around talking and having coffee. Until, of course, in comes the runaway bride who would become the 6th member of this close-knit crew.
I just want to be married again.
And I just won $1 million.
Pilots are rarely great episodes, but looking back on this almost 3 decades later, it's still a good episode that holds up. Especially Chandler, who definitely defines himself as the funny one right from the get-go.
I honestly don't know if I'm hungry or horny.
And stay out of my freezer.
For everyone that has always felt like a shoe, this one's for you.
Welcome to the real world. It sucks. You're gonna love it.
Number 2, the one after Ross Says Rachel, season 5.
I, Ross.
Take the Emily.
Take thee, Rachel.
After season 4 ended on what could be argued was the show's best finale episode ever, the season 5 premiere had a lot to live up to. And it succeeded in doing so.
Didn't mean anything. Right?
No, of course it didn't mean anything. I mean, what? I can understand why Emily would think it meant something, because it was you, right. But it absolutely didn't. It didn't!
As much as fans wanted to see Ross and Rachel get back together, one had to feel for Emily after Ross says Rachel's name at the wedding. Meanwhile, Monica and Chandler are navigating the aftermath of their pre-wedding hookup.
While we're still in London, we can keep doing it, right?
Well, I don't see that we have a choice. But when we're back home, we don't do it.
Only here.
Although we might not have known it at the time, Chandler and Monica's casual friends with benefits situation would eventually lead to what we might call the series' greatest love story. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. The One with the Jellyfish, Season 4. This great Season 4 premiere tops our list for a multitude of reasons. The resolution of the Whose Room Did Ross Pick Season 3 cliffhanger ended up being a bit anticlimactic, with Bonnie being in Rachel's room when he goes in.
Rachel was just helping me out. My head got all sunburned.
However, this set up Ross's long breakup session with Bonnie, which led to him falling asleep while reading the letter Rachel wrote him. Let that be a lesson to everyone watching. Unless you know what they're talking about, when someone asks you, does it? Do not say it does.
It so does not!
This episode is actually packed with 2 life lessons. The second being that urine will dull the pain of a jellyfish sting.
She's my friend and she needed help. If I had to, I'd pee on any one of you.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.